What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we are here for another day of the Marvel Future Fight. I believe this is part 58, if I remember correctly, and we are logging on in. We are going to go ahead and get that Spider-Man 2099 biometrics. We are so close to getting him to Tier 2. Lots of greatness went down yesterday. Pretty excited. And we are going to check it all out in a moment. But first, holy crapola. I got some kind of a bonus last night where I ended up with 200 of the boost points. And I had the absolute pull of my life. Holy cow, watch this. I did a screenshot of it. Chapter 3... part 2, I was trying to get some biometrics for Hawkeye, and I was just kind of like, you know what, I just want to do a couple fast ones and get some biometrics for some characters that I'm close to leveling. Look at that CTP of Patience on a Chapter 3 using a clear ticket. Oh my lord. How I can't even believe I pulled that. That was so crazy. I wish I was recording when it happened, but anyway, I digress. Also today, dude, new Black Panther uniform for Marvel Future Fight. I don't know what to make of this one, man. I hope those black lines that you kind of see on his chest, I hope those glow purple at some point, because that just really does not make sense. Because if you go in here, alright, if we go to Black Panther's uniforms and look at what he has to offer, I mean, he's got his Civil War costume. Is it really that much different than the Civil War costume? I mean, yeah, obviously it is different, but like, is it really a significant enough difference that we're like, that's the costume that we're doing? I mean, there's lots of images of him with the costume like glowing with like a vibranium style glow, and I would be really disappointed if it's just a plain black uniform and there's like no extra colors built into it at all. That's kind of lame to me. Um, I mean, obviously, if it has good powers and makes him a viable character, then great. But I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it right now. Hopefully, there's a Killmonger, playable character, and I don't want it to be just the Black Panther ripoff costume. I want it to be his comic look, or I want it to be the look that he has when he like blows out that wall going after Claw, or whatever it is that he's doing when we kind of see it. I want to clarify some of the things I said yesterday, because I think it's mostly on me for explaining it wrong. My priority right now, like, people are referencing, only working on one tier 2 character at a time. And I am only working on one tier 2 character at a time. My priority is Quicksilver, getting him to level 60. But because he's at level 55, and I know it's going to take a lot to get him from level 55 to level 60, I wanted to just go ahead and advance Adam Warlock because he's ready to do it. Once I advance him to 4 stars, I don't necessarily need to level him up right away. I'll move on to doing that once I have Quicksilver at 60. But I am taking a pit stop and trying to work on Cable, just to get him to level 45 so I can level him to 4 stars as well. The reason behind that is I've been selling Phoenix Feathers. Like, I keep running out of them. And if I can just get him to level 45 and take him to 4 stars, I can start building up the Phoenix Feathers again from a lower number. And I understand, like, I'll show you why I understand it. I understand that the Phoenix Feathers will come in handy because, as you can see here, I am ready to Tier 2 X23, and I don't want to use a Tier 2 ticket because I'm only 9 biometrics shy of doing it naturally. Now, obviously, I need the 800 Phoenix Feathers there, And if I was able to do this with X23 right now, then it wouldn't be as much of a priority for me to advance, Cable to 4 stars. But I know that I'm not going to get 9 biometrics for X23 anytime soon. Obviously, these 15 McCran crystals, I could probably get those today, if not tomorrow. But 9 biometrics for X23 is just not. It's not really going to be the easiest to get. Yesterday, I did go into the processor, and I ran it 5 times, and all I hit the jackpot on Cyclops twice, and got 2 biometrics, but it was basically 1 Storm, 1 Rogue, and then 2. I don't know. It was basically a lot of Cyclops. I got 5 biometric for Cyclops, so I hit Cyclops 3 times, and then it was like 1 Storm and 1 Rogue. So I mean, it's not going to be easy. They're certainly not giving away the biometrics for. Um, they're certainly not giving away the biometrics for X23 in there. So my plan at the moment is probably just to sit tight on her. I don't really know that it's totally worth. See, I don't even have a lot of this stuff on her. I don't know that it's totally worth. Where's her skills? There we go. Her passive. It's all great and everything, but it's not like the end of the world to get her there. So, Red Hulk, I was going to prove a point that I'm doing whatever I want, and I don't care if it's the best thing to do, quote unquote, and just tier 2 him. But I'm gonna hold off on him as well for now, and not be. Uh, I don't know. It's just not really that important to get him to tier 2 at the moment. I'd rather see if I could get those 90 biometrics and do it the natural way. Again, not like a. I understand he's not the most important tier 2 character, but it is nice to know that I have him where I do. So there's that. Obviously, Hela also sitting there waiting for tier 2. So I mean, I have 3 characters that I could theoretically tier 2 pretty much right away. Loki. So Loki, I have a long way to go with his costume, leveling that to be ready for Mythic. And then I'm going to need like 400 biometrics, which, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that. I might have to, I don't know, like Shadowlands biometrics, I might have to use some of those on him. Today's Thursday, so I'll probably start. I'm not gonna do Shadowlands while you guys are watching because I get frustrated, and I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to figure out who for me works, and I just yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to like complain about stuff. Like I just want to say that I appreciate the people that are mature enough to have conversations with me, and I'm trying to get back to just enjoying that aspect of the game. So that's what we're gonna focus on, um, and that's that. So I'm gonna give him to Robbie Reyes here. So, but we're doing pretty good, man. I'm having fun with it. Like I'm really honestly just having a great time. I might actually use one of those tier 2 tickets though on Cyclops because we're fairly close, but we're still a couple days away. So I mean, I'm not very close on Rogue, so I've got a ways to work for her. And same thing with Storm. I thought that I was going to use a Mega Tier 2 on her, but then I decided against it. But I decided against it after blowing all of her biometrics. So, oh man, it is what it is. Karnak is probably going to get to level 6 stars probably tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. Wait, it's either going to be tomorrow or Saturday. So we're really close with Karnak. Same thing with Lady Sif. We probably can get Lady Sif to 6 stars today. I don't know if she's like the most powerful character ever, but I like Lady Sif. I really like her costume. I'll probably get it someday. It wasn't really a priority right now, so I like the way it looks. Coulson, I'm working on. I'm under the impression that he's a good character to get there. If we go to his skills, let's see, director. When dealing with passive, applies to all hero allies. Yeah, so this is obviously why I want to get him to tier 2. So we're working on it. Falcon, we're getting closer to 6 stars, and I think that's really. I mean, Yellow Jacket, we're getting close. I understand he's really strong. My Wong has not gotten much stronger lately. It's because I've been working on the Ancient one. I don't love the Ancient one, but I've been working on the Ancient one for some weird reason. I don't really have a good one. I probably should work on whoever the last one is there. I'd like to see Groot level up a little bit more. So, I mean, these are the ones that I've been kind of working on. And see, right here, 15. Oh no, reached its limit. Dang it. See, these are the types of ones that I jump in. I understand there was a spirited debate over what I was talking about. So, once one of these hits 100%, I'm not going to usually contribute to it unless there's one guy on my friends list. Let me find him. And I hope he watches. This guy right here, Colonel John Casey, alright? Whenever I see it pop up that he opened up a rift, I like run to it because he has a mythic rift. And I swear to God, he gets it to 100% before even a minute has gone by. But if there's capacity left on his, I'll actually just run. I'll run that non-stop, because you get extra biometrics. So like I'll be sitting there, he'll open up a Yondu rift, and I'll be sitting there getting biometrics for Yellow Jacket and Groot and other people with it. So that was one of what I was talking about. Once it's 100%, I'm probably not gonna contribute to it. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna get the reward, for completion. But when I see this at 74%, if it wasn't at capacity, I would jump in and I would try to like. Honestly, I would probably keep playing this one because this one would get to 100% if I was able to contribute to it. So, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just do these, and my latest combo lately has been to put Hela at the lead with Nova. So. How pumped are you guys for the Black Panther movie? I'm super pumped. That Black Panther costume didn't do a whole heck of a lot for me, though. Oh, this guy's annoying. I'll tell you what, though. Corvus Glaive, if you read like the comic where the Black Order came into play, he's scary, man. Like he was ridiculous. That was right around the time that I was actually kind of really following the story, like the Infinity storyline and stuff like that. So I did enjoy that storyline. I haven't really been in love with everything Marvel has been doing lately, so I don't know. I'm just picking random people. It really doesn't matter. I have been trying to get into the comics again though, and I really want to get caught up on Spider-Man because there's a new a quote-unquote new villain that has popped up. The Red Goblin. And the Red Goblin is actually a new version of an old character. So I don't want to spoil it, but I've been I need to get caught up on that because I do want to make a video about it because I think it's actually kind of interesting the way that they did it. Kind of like tooling around on this dude, but whatever. Proxima Midnight's pretty beastly as well in the comic. But I remember Corvus Glaive. Corvus Glaive was kind of like Thanos' like right-hand man. And I think he was also kind of like weaseling behind him. I might actually be thinking of Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw. I forget exactly. No, it was Corvus Glaive. I'm like doubting myself. Sometimes I just psych myself out like that. So, whatever. I don't know. I want to bring Luna Snow out. Why not? I really feel the need to say again, I really like Luna Snow. I wish I could get more bios for her. I'll do it. Start with the. I'll start doing it with the dailies or whatever. Once 2099. I just totally like brain farted and didn't advance 2099. I'd love to know what you guys think. Oh, wow. I actually died? That's what I get for kind of half-heartedly doing this. That's what I thought. I did not take that very seriously, and that is why I bit the bullet there. So, yeah, let's go back to 2099 and check him out real quick. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it today, but we're getting very, very close. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it today. Yeah, here we go. I feel like we're a couple days away. Yeah. So yeah, man, 2099 is my focus at the moment. I know I kind of bailed on Enchantress, but I've heard that as a tier 2, 2099 is really good. Excuse me, I burped. You know, Enchantress, we're just as close on, so we could also work on that. Luna Snow, I'm not necessarily very close on, out of her bios, but I just like her. I like her a lot. I think she's really powerful. She's really strong. I enjoy using her, so that's definitely a focus. You know, Satana. Actually, we might. Is Satana a good character to take to tier 2? Applies to enemies. Like the debuff stuff doesn't really do much for me. I don't think that I play that well to worry about it. I don't really want to waste my gear up kits because those things just feel like they're so hard to come by. I like check the lab as often as I can, but 20 is like the most I ever seem to get in one like batch. I'm pretty sure I'm good on dimension debris for a while, but I say that and then you end up running out. Not that that really matters, but it's only 50,000 gold. So, I don't know, but that's where we're at the moment. So, I feel like we should never ever end without beating up on Squirrel Girl. So that is what we're going to do right here, right now. And then we're going to call it a day. So I'm still pretty fired up about that CTP of Patience. I don't know who to use it on, though. Like, I would imagine one of the spider characters is probably a good bet. Because it has dodge and stuff like that. But, yeah, I would definitely love for you guys to give some feedback on who you think that CTP of Patience would be good for. I'm really, really focused on working on cards right now, too. I don't know. I know that I'm all over the place, alright? I really do, and I'm fine with it because I'm fine with doing little bits for each character at a time. I mean, it is what it is. And that's all that matters, whether or not I'm fine with it. I mean, I understand there are probably textbook ways to do things, but I'm not a textbook guy. So, I mean, I just want to have fun and do things my way. And, I do definitely look for advice, and I feel like I get some great advice. And, sometimes, even if the advice is great, I'm just gonna be a knucklehead and not do it, I mean, don't get offended by that. I mean, it's just, gotta do me. And I'm not sitting here pretending that, like, it's like the way everybody should do it, but, like, I'm having fun. That's all that matters to me. And you can't put a price tag on that. And, I am not that worried. So, well, we had another fun video today as far as I'm concerned. Say what's up to everybody here. Tandra the Ruler. 65 Lethal. Welcome back, Dank Ops. So, yeah. Cool beans, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video today. What do you think of that Black Panther costume? We'll see ya.